Mistletoe. Get caught under the mistletoe with anyone else and you're supposed to kiss that person. Druids considered mistletoe to be sacred because it remained green and bared fruit even during the harshest of winters when every other plant died. They would cut down the plant with golden sickles and would never let it touch the ground and hung it up in their homes. They believed that it would heal any sickness, cure infertility, and keep away any evil. However, if you dissect the word mistletoe, it comes from the word musseltan, which literally means little dung twig. This is because the plant spreads through small birds who poop on it. Think about that next time you kiss your beloved under the mistletoe.
The Christmas tree! It's impossible to picture the Christmas season without a beautiful tree covered in lights and ornaments, glistening in the moonlight. Oh, it just gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling all over. But it's not an easy process to go from a little seed to a fully grown tree in your living room. It takes about 15 years for a tree to grow big enough to be sold as a Christmas tree in one of the 21,000 Christmas tree farms around the US. Each year, nearly 45 million Christmas trees are planted, and approximately 35 million are sold. Now that's a lot of green, and it's greener than you might think, in fact. That's because an artificial tree would have to be reused for more than 20 years to be quote-unquote greener than buying a fresh-cut tree every year. And if that's not environmentally conscious enough for you, then try donating your tree to a zoo once the holiday season ends. Some zoos will accept donated trees as food or scratch bowls for the animals. That way, you can give one last Christmas gift to an animal in need.
Christmas crackers. During Christmas dinner, the British wear paper crowns that are stored in a tube called crackers. It baffles me, I didn't know this was not a worldwide thing. To get the crown inside these oversized, sweetie-looking packages, two people grab one from each end and pull. It acts almost like a wishbone because when the cracker pops open, it breaks unevenly and the one who gets the bigger part gets the crown inside. And often it comes with a really punny joke and a small toy prize. Stockings. You hang your stocking above your chimney for Santa to give you small little presents. Well, this tradition evolved from a story about three sisters who were too poor to afford a marriage dowry. A dowry was a common tradition that the family would give the groom money for marrying the woman. These three sisters were doomed to live a life of prostitution due to this tradition. However, the wealthy bishop of St. Nicholas of Smyrna went down their chimney one night and filled their stockings, which were hung over the fireplace to dry, with gold coins.
The candy cane! According to folklore, candy canes were invented way back in 1670 by the choirmaster at Cologne Cathedral in Germany. He was looking for a way to quiet down his noisy choir singers as they practiced for the Christmas Eve service. So the choirmaster went to the local candy maker and asked for some sweets to give the kids. In order to justify giving a large group of kids candy during a church service, he asked the candy maker to add the bend at the top of the sticks so that they would look like a shepherd's staff. Pretty smart way to make a candy look religious. But whether or not this tale is true, the candy cane has been associated with Christmas time since at least the late 1800s, when candy canes started to be hung on Christmas trees. And when candy canes were first mass-produced in the early 1900s, each and every candy cane had to be bent by hand. And on top of that, about 20% of all the sticks would break while being bent. So in 1957, the Keller machine was invented to automatically bend the candy into its iconic shape. Now there's more candy canes than we could ever eat! Ooh, trust me, I tried.
Christmas song Jingle Bells is not at all about Christmas. It was originally called One Horse Open Sleigh and was meant to be played on Thanksgiving, but people liked it so much that they changed the lyrics and the title to better fit as a Christmas song.